So guys, today back from another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Nufc news video. Week 2 of doing this. Obviously I done it last season, bringing it back this season. This is the second week I am doing this. In this video I'll be looking at the 2 pre-season games Newcastle United played during the week. We're going to be looking at the transfer news and the full injury situation. So make sure to leave a like, lads, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the series, let me know in the comments, and if you want to see any more videos, because I've just got some new stuff for my setup, and basically if you want to see a setup video, make sure to leave a like. But anyways lads, let's get into it now, and we'll start off by looking at our pre-season matches. So Newcastle United's first pre-season game was against Crewe. They play in League 2 and Newcastle United beat them 3-0. If it didn't beat Crewe, who are we going to beat this season? It was a good performance from the boys, and a really good goal from Andy Carroll. He scored in both games in pre-season so far, but obviously he's the only striker we have at the minute, so Andy Carroll's doing bits at the minute. His goal was fantastic. To touch it down, to flick it over the defender and over again, and then volley it into the goal. It's fantastic play from Andy Carroll, and let's see if he can do that in the Premier League next season, because that's technically his first goal for Newcastle in nearly 10 years. So well done Andy Carroll on that. Christian Atsu got a goal as well. Nice composed finish right at the top of the net. Will he get any game time next season? He probably will, because we're not going to buy anyone, but yeah, Atsu scored. And then Federico Fernandez off a corner. I've got to say, Dan Barlaser, he's been out on loan to Rotherham, I think it was. And honestly, he was superb. That ball for Federico Fernandez, right, bit of class. It was unbelievable, and a really good header from Federico Fernandez. A 3-0 win versus Crewe. A nice comfortable win, and we had to win that game to start pre-season off well. And our second pre-season game was yesterday against Barnsley. I wanted to watch it, but there was no sort of stream or anything, and I was going to like do a little video afterwards, like what I normally do with my reaction, but I couldn't, because I couldn't get a game. I couldn't watch the game. So Newcastle United got a 2-1 win over Barnsley. Andy Carroll, like I said before, scored again. A really good goal from Andy Carroll. Right into the bottom corner, good build-up play towards that goal, and then Barnsley got a goal back. I actually haven't seen their goal, but they got a goal back, and then Newcastle United got a penalty, and a lad who hasn't had a fair shot at Newcastle United is Jacob Murphy. In his first season at the club, he stayed for the full season, but he wasn't getting much game time, and it was hard for him. It really was. We had Richie and who was it? We had Richie and Kennedy playing then, and then it was Atsu and then Murphy. So Murphy wasn't really getting much game time. Then obviously the second season he went out on loan to West Brom halfway through the season, and then he was at Sheffield Wednesday on loan last season. So he won the penalty, he scored the penalty. Does Jacob Murphy get a shot at Newcastle United next season? I mean, even if we'll give him a shot and he doesn't improve, we're gonna either sell him in January or send him back out on loan. But we'll have to wait and see. Give him a shot, right? Yeah, we bought for £12 million. Might as well give him a shot. Let's see what he can do with the club, because obviously he hasn't had a fair shot in my opinion. But he got his goal against Barnsley, a really good finish, and a penalty for the penalty. A nice 2-1 win, and our next pre-season game is Middlesbrough on Tuesday. And then we've got Stoke, and then I think that's when the Premier League will return yesterday. So we've only got two more pre-season matches. I will be doing another NLC news video next week, talking about them games and all the news coming out. So a good win versus Barnsley. Let's talk about the injuries. So let's talk about the injury situation. 2 massive blows for Newcastle United. Starting off with Martin Dubravka. He's out doing international training with Slovakia, and unfortunately he's got injured with a heel injury. You don't really hear anyone having a heel injury, but he's came out and spoke and said that it's an injury where he could be back a bit quicker than normal, but he's definitely going to be out for the start of the season, which is so disappointing. Well, most likely Darlow will start and Mark Gillespie will be our substitute goalkeeper, but it's just so annoying, isn't it? It really is. It's just he got player of the season last season, and it wasn't like he got injured in a game. He got injured in training, so I don't know if someone's fouled him or he's landed on it funny. Who knows? But Martin Dubravka will be out for around 8 weeks from now. So about 4 to 5 Premier League matches at the start of the season, we will not have Martin Dubravka, which is such a shame. The next one it is Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale obviously got, I think it was 4 goals in 7 games at the end of the last season, and really good. He got that goal versus Liverpool, he scored against Watford, he scored against Bournemouth, and then he scored against someone else that'll cut me mind. But it was a decent performance. He scored against Aston Villa, that was it. And now he's been injured. Was it? I can't remember if it was in the Crew game or if it was in training. I can't remember, but he'll be out for a month to 2 months. So we've only got one striker at the minute, which is Andy Carroll. They're looking to sell Muto, which I don't think is a good decision. They haven't played him, so they don't know how good he is. So Muto looks to be going. Joe Linton, I don't know if he's resting, or he's got an extra rest from Steve Bruce, because Steve Bruce just literally sucks him off every day. Loves Joe Linton, speaks about him well and that, but he's obviously not good enough, is he? I don't know if he's had to self-isolate through the all, like going on holiday and stuff. I don't know if that is the case. It will be around 2 weeks, I think, on Tuesday. So we'll have to wait and see. Like, he's putting out on his social media about like what he's doing. So who knows what Joe Linton's doing? He'll probably be having a Tommy at home whilst all the Mags are playing. So that's not great, is it? We haven't got a striker. We've got Andy Carroll, who gets injured 1-0. We wanted to start against Man City when Shelby scored to make it 2-2. We're like, oh yes, Andy Carroll started front, he'll bully the defence. Oh, he just gets a hip injury in training. Oh yeah, great. So we can't afford just to have Andy Carroll. We either need to sign a striker, right? But no, we do need to sign a striker, and we need them strikers coming in and helping the squad. So we'll have to wait and see about that. We are linked with one striker, and I'll get on the transfer news now. We've got 3 players who could be coming to the club. Let's get into the video now. So Newcastle United have been linked with 3 players during this week. One of them's a loan, 2 of them are quite cheap money, to be honest. So we'll start off with the one that's looking to happen, which is Rob Holding from Arsenal. He's looking to sign for Newcastle United on a season-long loan. I mean, yes, it's a player in the door. It's always good to have players coming in. But do we really need a centre-back? Like, at the minute, every centre-back's fit but Fabian Schär. We've got Fernandes, Lascelles, Lejeune, Paul Dummett, Kevin Clark, and then obviously Schaub, who's recovering from a dislocated arm. Do we really need centre-backs? It's not like Rob Holding can play left-back, because we haven't even got a left-back, and we're not even getting linked with any. So Rob Holding, let's see if we sign him on loan. I mean, yeah, it's a loan signing. He's a lad who plays for a big club. Let's see what he can do if he comes in. Quickly speaking about the left back situation, Jetro Willems got given the little trophy thing for goal of the season, and I watched the full interview, and he basically saying that he wants to stay at the club, right? But Matty Longstaff was through the negotiation stuff, and he wasn't a Newcastle player. He took that out of his Instagram bio. Jetro Willems still has Newcastle United player in his Instagram bio. You can tell he wants to play for the club. It's either the maximum it's gonna cost to get Jetro Willems is 6 million. 6 million. We don't have a left back, right? We do not have a left back. Paul Dummett, yeah, he can play left back. He's played left back most of his career, but I would say he's much better in a centre back role, Paul Dummett. But we need to sign a left back, and Jetro Willems for me is the best left back option for Newcastle United. Simple as. That connection with Maximin, right? He's got a great team spirit. His goals that he scored this season, he's attacking threat, and he's quite good defensively. It's a no-brainer. We've got to sign him. We have to sign him. So the next player who we've been linked with, this was yesterday or the day before, it's Miaga, or however you say his name, the Porto striker, the 29-year-old, who obviously plays for FC Porto in Portugal. He's been linked with to Newcastle United for 15 million. Would I take him? At the minute, yeah, I would. Is he good enough? Probably he's not. We'll always get linked with him. We'll always do. And yeah, let's just see if we can sign him or not. We need a striker. And one that happened last night is Marcano from Galatasaray. He's a centre-back. Another centre-back. And coincidentally, he's followed NUFC on Instagram, and he doesn't really follow any. He only follows Galatasaray, who he plays for now, and NUFC. So that's a little bit dodgy. Are we getting him in the door? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's always good to get a signing in, but we need positions where we actually do need players. With Lazaro going, we need an attacking player, right? With I don't think we might need a centre midfielder. I feel like even though, well, with Jeff Hendrick saying, I think centre midfield is one where we can be a little more lenient on and we don't have to focus on it. I think right back, we could improve on Mankio and Yedlin. Centre backs, not really. 100% a left back, 100% a striker, and 100% a right attacking player to go with Aaron, Maximin, and then someone in the cam, or if Miggy's in the cam, someone on the right hand side. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But Mark Arnold, Galatasaray centre back, Brazilian lad. If we sign him, it'll also be good. But it's we don't need him. We need a striker, like I just said, we need a striker and a left back. If we don't sign them, I think we could get relegated. Simple as. Lads, that's the end of the NFC news video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, if you want to see that setup video, I will record it. So if you want to see it, make sure to leave a like. This video's going out on the Sunday as well, so I'm recording it on the Sunday and it'll go out the Sunday. So lads, I'll see you all in the next NFC news video, whenever that will be. See you later everyone, thanks for watching.